Hello, this is Geoff with In-Depth Studies. We are today in Galatians chapter 4, verses 1 to 5, and this is a bit of a controversial section. The Apostle Paul says this, what I'm saying is that, now when he says what I am saying, he's referring to right above at the end of chapter 3, where historically the time for believing comes in the New Covenant era. You know, the old covenant prepares for the Messiah, but the new covenant era is the time of fulfillment when God is going to save the real people of God. So he says this, what I'm saying is that as long as an heir is underage, he is no different from a slave, although he owns the whole estate. The heir is subject to guardians and trustees until the time set by his father. So also, when we were underage, we were in slavery under the elemental spiritual forces of the world, but when the set time had fully come, God sent his Son, born of a woman, born under the law, to redeem those under the law, that we might receive adoption to sonship. Now, what's going on? Paul is saying that he's comparing Old Covenant Israel with New Covenant believers, or we would say spiritual Israel. That is, you go from the people of God in the Old Covenant era, which were an unbelieving picture of the people of God. They were in slavery. And now, with the coming of Jesus, now he ushers in the new covenant era, the time of believing, when now he introduces real sonship. Folks who genuinely have their sins forgiven and have this dramatic work of the Holy Spirit in their lives, which guarantees their transformation. So this is using a very folksy illustration of a underage person, like in the Roman Empire, an underage person in a family versus someone who has come to full sonship. But what Paul is seeking to illustrate is the difference between Old Covenant unbelieving Israel and those who are those for whom Jesus died in the new, because of the New Covenant, most of which will take place from Pentecost onward. So if this has been helpful, you may want to check out more of Geoff's thoughts on youtube.com. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.